So yeah, let's start. So I'm going to cover today. We are going to cover the custom chat GPT and the mastering the prompt engineering. So we are going to learn how to build your own custom GPT, which will go getting trained on your own data and will work completely as a assistant for you guys. And why the mastering the prompt engineering is important to you guys. Okay, so it is nothing related with the tech or non-tech. So everyone from out there can join the sessions, whether it is HR, ops, yeah, CXOs, technical people, non-technical people, everyone. So yeah, so let's start with this slides. We are going to learn the step by step to build the custom chat GPT and how we are going to master the prompt. I hope my screen is partially or fully visible to you guys, right? It is fully visible to, right?
Yes, Aditya.
Correct. Okay, nice. So yeah, so we are going to understand and what is custom GPT and why and how to build the custom GPT. Okay, so custom GPT it is a version of GPT tailored for a specific task using custom instruction, actions, data that you are going to provide. And basically, they allow users or you guys to control responses. You can integrate a couple of tools, or you can optimize based on your requirement, based on your niche. Okay. So, and
ये किस
why?
इसका ये
Sorry, come again.
मार्केटिंग का टूल है एचएफ का
Yeah. So I'm going to share the demo as well. Custom GPT is important for you guys. So basically, you will get the personalization where you can fine tune the responses based on business need, based on projects need, based on personal need, or based on domain specific needs. And you can automate the process. Basically, you can streamline the. Let me change the slide. Basically, you can streamline repetitive tasks and like you can by uploading the feature list, you can get the estimation of the project. If someone is new joining the office, then the chat GPT will help you with the process understanding, HR policies, how company works, how we works, what type of projects we do, all those things. And basically it will access and retrieves the information based on in a structured manner. And so uh, the second point is how we are going to build the custom GPT. So there are a couple of steps to build the custom GPT. It is not like just you go to create GPT, upload some knowledge base, and you're getting the output. That is the one way. But there's a proper method. There's a steps which you need to take care of it. So I will just guide you with these steps. So first of all, you need to define the purpose. So who will use the GPT, whether it is for the sales team, whether it is your for personal use case, or whether it is for developer or customers. Uh, so that's the whole agenda. So if you are using for yourself, then you need to define. You need to share your personality. That yeah, I'm a VP engineering. I'm a DevOps guy. I'm looking for the ops. All those things. Then you need to define the role. What it's its primary role, like the tool where you are going to share the knowledge base, or where it's advisory. And the third thing is desire. What should be, or what would be your desired response type? Like what kind of response should it give? Whether it is a structured, conversational, technical, or tabular format. Correct. So, so defining the purpose and just sharing one example. So you can defining the purpose. You can define it in a way like Antino wants an internal GPT to assist sales team or ops team with the product queries. And the GPT should retrieve a structured answer, format responses based on user types, and basically make it you can it will also ask for the user type, whether it is for the prospect or internal data, internal use, and suggest the cross selling opportunity if it is required. So you can basically defining the purpose. Then on the second step, you are going to set the custom instructions. So it is like you're going to give the personality of behavior, like whether you are a technical guy or technical sales person or non-technical business BA or something. Basically, you need to define the personality, and you need to define the response formatting rule. Is always use a structured table for the technical data, or always use paragraph, or always use some numbers if you are going to present some CXOs level, going to show the presentation to the CXOs. And finally, the interaction flow. So what would be the interaction flow? Before answering any question, ask if the asking some questions you can say it will ask when you enter the prompt, it will ask whether you are looking answer from the perspective of technical or non-technical. So based on the instruction flow, it will just give the outputs. Again, the third I'm just sharing the example. So what would be the example of set custom instruction? So you can ask, like, before answering, always ask if this is this for a prospect or your internal standing. So if it is for the prospect, then give technical or industry focused response. And if it is for the internal use, then explain simply, avoiding jargons. Fair enough. Then on the third step, we are going to define the data source, or you can say the knowledge base. So it is like, do you need the GPT to refer any specific document? Let's say if we have the HR manual or some holiday calendar, then we can use them as a knowledge base or knowledge sources. So whether it should retrieve the data from the API. If you are having some APIs, it is like to get some data from the RMS, or to get some data from the client database. So you can use APIs as well. And or you can basically just dump all your PDF or all your data into the custom GPT, and it will help you to get the relevant data. So example just sharing the example of defining the data and how the knowledge source will work. So basically, I'm using it for the feature estimation. So I have uploaded the master template to the custom GPT and just asking them, like, based on the complexity or effort estimation table, help me to get the feature list, or help me to get the timeline. And at last, we are going to test and refine the whole output, basically adjusting the prompt that we have entered during creation of the. So like giving it a different queries and see how it based on the response, we are going to adjust the instruction, and just seeing that it is not going to misinterpret the questions. So maybe the question, just to test it out, maybe the initial prompt could be, how much effort do it take to build an AI chatbot? So maybe GPT will respond it it depends on many factors. That's very subjective. So you can just rewrite your prompt or make it more fine tune it, and instructions that always estimation based on predefined complexity chart that I have uploaded in the defined data source part. Yes, Rahul.
Aditya, sometimes your voice is breaking a bit.
Breaking. I'm not sure. I'm having the good internet connection anyway.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
not breaking.
it's not breaking now.
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. Rahul, maybe some issue with your headphone or earpiece.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah. So basically, these are the 4 steps: defining the purpose, setting custom instruction, defining data source, and at last, test and few fine tuning your prompt to get the desired result.
Oh.
Rahul, you are making some weird sound. No worries. Okay. Basically, that's all about the prompt in custom GPT, how to build custom GPT. I will just share the live example and one for you guys. So all custom GPT, when writing the prompt, it is important to questions and with the right set of instructions. And just can anyone tell me like why is it important to master the prompt engineering and why it is important? So do anyone have any idea?
To exactly get what we want.
No, anything else? So that's the one agenda. So get the desired result. But why the prompt engineering is important? Why it is very important to be very specific about the input and output?
We can reduce the number of iterations with the chat GPT itself. For example, instead of asking it for 10 times, we can get the like exact answer in 5 times or 4 times. Like it did like 4 or 5 iterations itself.
Correct. Yeah. So yeah, let me help you to get these things in technically. So every conversation that you're doing with the model now, it requires token. Okay. And a token is basically it's you can think it as a piece of words. So let me help you with example. So prompt engineering for colon space, the art of asking. So these are the word. So every word will be broken into the parts. So one token is equal to 4 character in English. So yeah, if let's say I'm going to just give this prompt now, prompt engineering colon the art of asking right questions. So it will take PROM as a one token, then PT space EN as a another. So every model is charging you for the token. So I talk about the chat GPT or any other you for the token. That's why it is important to so like that you have to be very specific about anything so you get the result without more tokens. So I will share the internet. It will in 4 character in English is one token including trailing spaces. Okay, and in more or less, if you are going to write 1 or 2 sentences, then it consists 30 tokens, and in a paragraph, probably it contains 100 tokens. So you should be very specific about the token things. Okay, so that's basic. There is nothing on the prompt engineering. You just need to be very specific to get the high quality responses. So the thing is, the golden rule is the AI only knows what to tell it. So the better prompt, you will get better the output. So there are 4 or 5 types of prompt that we usually use. So you can see the third box. They are direct prompt, context-driven prompt, role-based prompt, step-by-step prompt, structured prompt, and comparison prompt. So in a direct prompt, you are going to just put the direct prompt, like explain AI-powered fraud detection in banking. That is the direct prompt. In a context driven prompt, you will give some context that for a retail store owner, explain how AI predict sales trend. So you are giving the context that it is for the retail store owner. So it will analyze your whole prompt and give you the output in context of the retail store owner. Then comes to the role-based prompt. So basically, you are defining the role upfront that they act as a software engineer, product manager, act as a CTO, act as a business analyst. So basically, you're going to give that you are a security expert or act as a security expert and explain zero trust security. So it will just assume that I am the security expert and I need to refine or frame my answer uh, accordingly, basically. Then step by step prompt is there where you're going to break down how AI models, basically you're going to break down your prompt into steps. Like how AI models analyze financial risk management, financial risk. Then there's a structured output. In case of structured, you will prompt like list 5 benefits of AI for in healthcare in bullet point. So it will give the input in bullet point or help me with the estimation in a tabular format. So it will give the output in tabular format and the comparison based. So basically, I'm going to compare it with something. So compare AI chatbot versus rule-based chatbot for customer support. So it will give the compare. So why it is important? Let's say if I talk about the structured output now, then you are going to list 5 benefits of AI in healthcare in bullets point, right? So maybe you are going to break it into two or three. So first of all, you're going to list 5 benefits of AI. Then it will give you some random paragraph, random words. So you are not sure about it. Then again, you are going to give another prompt that help change the paragraph into the bullet points. Then again, you are tokens just to get the input. So for almost all of them, you are using the Chat GPT free version of you are not taking care of the tokens. But if you are going to use the APIs, any model APIs, ChatGPT or Claude or Deep Link is again free. Then they will count token. Or if you are going to use any AI tool online, it's like Relium, ho gaya, Bolt, ho gaya, Lovable, ho gaya, anything, they will count or they will give you token. So it's $20 for 1 million token, $50 for 10 million tokens. So they just give plan by token wise. I will share the sample plan also with you guys. So let me just. So basically, there are a few advanced technique for custom GPT and prompt engineering. So how basically using some system instruction for full control. So custom GPT can follow predefined logic, follow using structured instruction. So in advanced technique, we are just going to train the model. So for example, I'm giving a prompt. If a user asks about pricing, always respond with, we offer custom pricing based on business need. Would you like a consultations? So it will just not directly going into the pricing. It will just build the conversation and the users that we have custom pricing based on business need. And then there's a dynamic prompting with adaptive responsive, where the user will ask if the user asks about software architecture and provide a detailed technical response. Then it will ask the user whether you are technical or non-technical. So based on personality, user behavior, it will just summarize the response in a plain language. Then there is a feature in custom GPT where you can integrate the APIs to get the real time data. So maybe you can integrate it with your any of the project, with admin panel, with RMS, with any of the APIs to get the output. So let's say I have an API for the stock market or stock prices. So just I will give the prompt. I will integrate the APIs and I will give the prompt that fetch live stock prices from an API before answering market related queries. So whenever you ask for the market related queries, it will ask user that I need the access to the web. Just allow me for once, and it will use the API, get the market data, and just then build their answer and show it to you guys. So that's how the prompt engineering and why it is important to use the best prompt, or you need to learn the how to write the prompt. That's really important. So that's it. So too much of text and too much of uh, theory. So let's get into the this thing, Chat GPT, how to create the custom prompt. So I hope my Chat GPT screen is visible to you guys, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
So
sir.
so do you have anything in your mind that you want to build today? No one. Okay. Let me try a few things. Uh, let's start with the ऑफिस वाला कुछ स्टार्ट करते हैं, ठीक है? तो basically I'm going to give the name. So yeah, there are a couple of ways. So you can also give the prompt here, so what you want to build, or how it should look like. So let's say I want to learn the I'm not sure whether you have followed me or not. So this is the home page that you are going to see for the chat GPT. Yes, Akshit.
Sir, can we make a CA assistant for us, like where it helps us to, check the taxes, everything, how much is going, blah blah blah, everything.
Yeah, we can, but I have a very limited knowledge about the CA thing. So if you have some knowledge base or some document or some PDF where it help the user, then yeah, I can show it to you.
Okay, okay.
Aditya, I think the holiday list of 2025 is very basic, I know, but at least I want to know when is the next holiday.
Sure, sure. All right,
Um,
yeah.
that
So basically, yeah, you need to this you all of you are getting this tab, right? Then just click on the Explore GPT. So there are a couple of GPT that is created by the creator, and few of them are like really famous. Or you all of you know the Canva, so they are also using the custom GPT just to generate the image, and a couple of good unproductive good creators are there, and you can search for all GPTs also. Okay, so let's create one. So there are two ways. Either you can just help the this chat GPT with the rough prompt that what you want to build, or you can configure it with from here as well. So just let me quickly create one. Let me check some free APIs if we have free APIs. Uh, yeah, so there is one free API where you will get it is cat fact something. So maybe it is giving me the facts around cat. So uh, cat fact. So it will give the user facts about cat. So you can, if you have some instruction, then yeah, it will. You can just prompt it here, but I'm just going to use the APIs. I will just creation it into a couple of phases. So there are 2 or 3 ways to create the custom GPT. One is by integrating APIs. Second, by uploading knowledge base. And there's only 2 ways actually. Yeah. And the third is one write the prompt and it will just give the user a curated answer. So I'm just uh, creating this thing with the API. So yeah, you need to give the name, you need to give the description. If you have any instruction, then yeah, you can give it here. You can just share the conversation starter. Just give or help me with the fun fact about cat. So it will appears here. Help me with the, so user, when user click on it now, it will help user to start the conversation with the custom GPT. So on action, so what capabilities you want to give these custom GPT? So it's a web search. So when you enable the web search, it allows the custom GPT to search over the web also. So it will fetch the news or fetch some data over the internet. Canvas. It's basically when you ask to analyze or you when you ask ChatGPT to write the code, then most of the time you are seeing that on a right hand side a canvas will open where all the code writing is happening and you can edit it uh, anytime. So it's the real time editing. So that's the canvas. It's the image generation and the code interpretation. So if you want that someone can download the fun fact into the PDF, then you need to enable it. So I'm just going to integrate one API. So you basically in the add action, configure the authentication type. So being a tech, there are maybe it's an API key or it's an auth key. So in case of API, you just need to share whether it's a basic, bearer or custom. You need to share the API's key, and it is the open API that the way I'm using it. Then you can just click none. This part is tricky. So probably developer can understand it. You need to write the schema or the APIs in the open API specification. So most of them are using the Postman, but when we but if we talk about the industry, people are using Swagger as well. So in Swagger, you will get something like something like this. I'm just pasting it here. So it's pretty easy. Basically, it's an open. Then their info, title, the cat fact API, then description, then API, and then what would be the server URL. It's an array. Basically, you can add multiple URLs here: stage, prod, pre-prod, and then there's a path. So it's a pretty simple path. Then what would be the path? /fact. www.google.com/image आता है ना ऐसा /fact. Then what would be the type? Then it's a get type. It will get something from the APIs. Then there's a description. There's an operation ID. There's a parameter. We have no parameter as it's a get API. Then there's a response. So what would be the format of the response? It will return 200 and some content, and there's some data. Format it and test it out. So when you test it out now, it will ask the user to allow and fetch something from the catfact.ninja. I'm using the open API. I just found it over the internet. When you allow it now, it is working debugging mode. Returning here's a cat fact for you. The cat something something something. The lack of the functioning something something. Yeah. You can test it multiple times as well. So it will ask for the allow. If you allow always, then it just return the result. The first cat show was organized in 1871 in London. So the idea is you can integrate any APIs. It doesn't matter if I have to integrate the RMS now, then yeah, I can use the RMS APIs. RMS is working on the bearer token. Then I just need to paste some admin token or the users token to it, and I need to just integrate the APIs. It will you can use any type of request, whether it is get, post, put, or delete. Now I am using the get. I'm getting something from the internet, and if I would want to post something over the internet, yeah, I can do it. If I want to delete something from the internet, then yeah, I can do it. So that's a one way. That is one of the interesting way. So yeah, it is working now. I'm not saving it. Okay. The another way is Radhakant asked me to create the HR manual. No? So I want to
I shared it in the chat.
chat. Okay. I want to create an in-house HR assistant which will help employees to query their issues basically from the pre-defined knowledge base. I haven't tried it actually, but it will give the answers. I'm pretty sure about it. Yeah. So it basically it will also ask the follow-up questions. So that's the art of prompting. Prompt. So when you write the prompt now, you can define. I'm going to share one lengthy prompt that I have the project estimation. So it is asking, would you like to provide response in the formal in a formal or friendly tone. So I want to keep it formal. So I want to keep it formal. राधाकांत सर आपने शेयर कहाँ किया है?
ने शेयर किया था, so you can reshare actually.
हाय वर्तिका, गुड
You
मॉर्निंग.
can.
अच्छा
Yes, it is.
मतलब मिल नहीं रहा क्या?
मिल गया
Chat
chat.
इसी चैट में
It's there in the
हाँ,
chat. Yeah.
हाँ मिल गया ठीक है. So would you like it to escalate to rules for this specific topic or any such grievance or legal issues? So I know.
आदित्य स्क्रीन इज
स्क्रीन शेयर
नॉट
सर,
विजिबल.
स्क्रीन शेयर बंद हो गई है.
स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं है क्या? वर्तिका ने कुछ किया क्या?
नहीं, सिबाराम ने प्रेजेंट कर दिया था, तो your screen share has been stopped.
Vartika, I know
That's
you are
why.
feeling jealous, but this is not the right way, Vartika. No, I want to keep it simple. So basically, it is updating the knowledge base, and just it is writing some instruction here. So based on the feedback or based on the input that I have provided, and you can just create it by yourself as it's a basically a prompt or how you want to act or want to interact with the custom GPT. And based on the input, it also created the some conversation started. And what are the company leave policy? How can I update my personal information? What is the process of submitting expense report? All those things. Then yeah, here comes the I need to upload the base. So just give me a minute. I'm just sharing once again. So just let me know if it is visible to you guys.
It is visible, sir.
It is visible now. Then yeah, so basically I have three knowledge base. One is calendar. It's a holiday calendar for 2025. Then Antono employees benefits. What benefits are we providing benefits? Yes, we are providing benefits to employees. And Antono HR and employment something. I'm not sure about the full name, but it is there. So it's a knowledge base, but this is not the correct way to upload the knowledge base. So instead of if I have uploaded 3 base now, then I need to upload one master base, which consists and which explain about this 3 PDF. So it will help help ChatGPT to understand from the master you can say master database or base to understand holiday calendar consist, what employees benefits consist, and what Antono HR PDF consist. Otherwise,
Maybe
it will
we
search
can
all the PDFs.
start with just HR and employee manual. That is a big one. So
I'm
for
not
now,
sure
I
about
mean,
this.
ठीक है, if
No
the
worries,
time
no
is
worries.
permitting, then let's do it.
So that's it. I don't want it to search over the web, restricting it to the knowledge base only. I don't want canvas. I don't want image generation, and technically I don't want to give the code interpreted data analysis access. Reason being, maybe employee or someone can download these data in the PDF format. So I don't want to give those access to the users. That's it. You just need to create that is over on the right hand side. So I want to keep it with myself. So anyone with the link can use this thing. So just save it. So I'm just sharing it over the chat as well. You can try it out. I'm also trying it with you guys as well. So yeah. So what is the process of expense? So पता नहीं expense का इसमें है कि नहीं. But again, let me check. So yeah, it is there. So if I my expense report now, then I need to pre-approve requirement and written approval लेना होगा HR से और chairman with not sure in CC. Failure to get approval, denial हो सकता है आपका reimbursement. फिर आपको लॉगिन करना है आपका ESS में पोर्टल आपका है, वहाँ पे एक्सपेंस टैब में जाना है. बेसिकली आपको जिम में लॉगिन करके एक्सपेंस टैब में जाके ये पूरा प्रोसेस दे दिया है। डेडलाइन क्या है आपका, अप्रूवल प्रोसेस क्या है, और आपको कोई भी इशू है तो आप जाओ HR@anthem.com के पास, वो आपकी हेल्प करेंगे। हेल्प मी विद द लिस्ट ऑफ हॉलीडेज। तो बेसिकली इट विल हेल्प मी विद द लिस्ट ऑफ हॉलीडेज। ठीक है, तो ये फिक्स्ड हॉलीडेज है जो कंपनी वाइड है। न्यू ईयर पे मिला था हमें क्या, शायद
हाँ
दिवाली
मिला
Yes,
था
Aditya, it was a
मिला
holiday.
अच्छा, HR भी है कॉल पे क्या?
Yes.
वो सो सॉरी मानसी, सो सॉरी यार।
No worries.
ठीक है यार, ये ये सारे हमने डिफाइन कर रखा है उसमें, ये सारे इसमें आ जाएंगे। सो अभी पूछने की जरूरत है नहीं कि कैलेंडर कहाँ पे है या फिर चीज़ें कहाँ पे, आप सीधे यही सर्च कर सकते हो। फिर लेट मी चेक वन मोर थिंग, माय मैनेजर इज आस्किंग टू वर्क मोर देन 12 आवर्स। तो ये बिल्कुल रैंडम है, ये मुझे नहीं लगता किसी PDF में कवर होगा, बट एक बार ट्राई करके देखते हैं क्या इसमें कवर करते हैं। तो हाँ, एडिशनल लीव्स भी आ गए, नोट्स भी आ गए। तो एम्प्लॉयज आर ग्रांटेड 8 फिक्स्ड हॉलीडे, 2 एडिशनल हॉलीडे फॉर ऑप्शनल, ऐसे ऐसे करके बताया गया है। तो बेसिकली माय मैनेजर इज आस्किंग टू वर्क मोर देन 12 आवर्स। तो ये होगा नहीं, बट देखते हैं एक ये कहाँ जाता है। तो अगर ऐसे क्वेश्चंस कुछ आ रहे हैं ना, तो अभी मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कुछ ऐसा रैंडम पूछ रहा है जो हमारे नॉलेज बेस में नहीं है, तो उसको इंटरटेन ना करिए। तो इसने 2 रिस्पॉन्सेज जनरेट करके दिए क्योंकि ये हमारे प्रॉब्लली नॉलेज बेस में नहीं है। तो इसने जो भी बताया इसमें ना कि एम्प्लॉयज आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू वर्क 9 आवर्स पर डे, जिसमें 8 आवर्स वर्किंग होना चाहिए, 1 आवर्स ब्रेक होना चाहिए। 1 आवर्स ब्रेक तो ले नहीं रहे लोग। ऑफिशियल वर्किंग आवर्स इतना से इतना आपका है, इतने से। और वर्कलोड का एक्सपेक्टेशन है, मतलब इशू है आपका। तो स्पीक विथ योर मैनेजर टू अंडरस्टैंड द रीजन बिहाइंड द एक्सटेंडेड वर्क आवर्स, आस्क देम टू ब्रेक डाउन प्रायोरिटीज एंड डेडलाइन। तो आपको इसने है ना कुछ कस्टम दिया है बना के, जो कि इथिकली क्या होना चाहिए और कैसे हम कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए सिर्फ इतना है। और अगेन इफ अगर आपको कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो यू कैन रीच आउट देम एट HR@anthem.com टू सी गाइडेंस। अब इसमें आपको पूछ रहा है कौन सा आपको रिस्पांस अच्छा लग रहा है, ये पर्सनल यूजर वाइज है। लेट से अगर मैंने ये रिस्पांस 2 पसंद किया है ना, तो इसको गोइंग फॉरवर्ड जब भी मैं इससे कुछ पूछूंगा तो बेस्ड ऑन रिस्पांस 2 का फॉर्मेट क्या था वैसा मुझे बताएगा। अगेन इसमें भी सेम चीज बताया गया है कि 9 आवर्स हम लोग का है वर्किंग। फॉर वर्क फ्रॉम होम एम्प्लॉयज रिक्वायरमेंट 8 आवर्स मिनिमम है। मैनेजर इज आस्किंग यू टू वर्क फॉर मोर देन 12 आवर्स रेगुलरली विदाउट प्रॉपर जस्टिफिकेशन। तो कम्युनिकेट योर कंसर्न, मैनेजर को बताइए आप। रेफर टू कंपनी वर्क शेड्यूलिंग गाइडलाइन, वो क्या दिया हुआ है, स्टेट दैट वेल एक्स्ट्रा आवर्स मे रिक्वायर्ड इन केस ऑफ अर्जेंट प्रोजेक्ट डेडलाइन। तो ये अर्जेंट प्रोजेक्ट डेडलाइन है तो आपको काम करना पड़ सकता है। दीज आर नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड टू बी एक्सेसिव और रेगुलर। ठीक है, और फिर भी कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो आप HR@anthem को बोलिए। तो मुझे ये वाला आंसर ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा, तो आई प्रेफर दिस रिस्पॉन्स ओवर दी अदर। तो ऐसा सब कुछ मिल गया हमें। तो बेसिकली अभी जो 3 PDF मैंने अपलोड किया था ना, आप उसके उसमें कुछ भी क्वेरी करके कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं। और ये आउट ऑफ द वे नहीं जाएगा, ये मुझे पता है क्योंकि मैंने इसको वेब एक्सेस नहीं दिया है। तो बेस्ड ऑन इसकी पर्सनल स्टैंडिंग क्या है और मोरली और इथिकली क्या राइट होना चाहिए ना, वही आपको सजेस्ट करेगा। ठीक है, तो ये कस्टम जीपीटी दिया। अच्छा, कस्टम जीपीटी का यूज है ना, मैं थोड़ा यूज केस बताता हूँ। ये तो मैंने जैसे HR असिस्टेंट बनाया है आपके लिए, तो ये एम्प्लॉयज जो भी आ रहे हैं उनके लिए फॉर द एम्प्लॉयज। बट अदर जो डिपार्टमेंट लाइक सेल्स टीम हो गई, डेवलपर हो गए हमारे पास, वर्टिकल हेड्स हो गए, HR हो गए, ऑप्स टीम हो गई, उन सबके लिए भी ये यूज। लेट से मैंने बहुत सारे यहाँ पर बना रखे हैं ऑलरेडी। जैसे HR असिस्टेंट तो अभी जस्ट बनाया है ये मैंने। ये एक ये वाला आपको दिखाता हूँ, ये बहुत ही अच्छा पैकेज है आपके लिए। ये प्रोडक्ट एस्टिमेशन, जो हमारे सेल्स टीम आते हैं कि उनको एस्टिमेशन चाहिए तो उनके लिए कुछ बना रखा है, इसको ट्रेन कर रखा हुआ है हमने। प्रोडक्ट सॉल्यूशन क्वेरी है तो आप इसको यूज़ कर सकते हैं। लेट से कि अभिषेक, यस अभिषेक,
Aditya, I would like to request it's not like a train, we are fine tuning.
we are
Fine
fine
tuning is the
tuning
right.
it, yeah, we are fine tuning it, yeah, correct. So we have a couple of solutions that are there. So you can just browse it and just check for the solutions that are we building and what kind of solutions we have. सो बेसिकली गिव मी अ क्विक ब्रेकडाउन ऑन हाउ टू पिच अ सॉल्यूशन फॉर इंडस्ट्री। तो इसने बता दिया इंडस्ट्री के लिए कैसे पिच करना है। बट ये अगेन अगर आपके पास कोई पर्टिकुलर कोई इंडस्ट्री है जिस बारे में आप जानना चाहते हो तो आप इंडस्ट्री के यहाँ नाम दोगे तो उस पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री के बारे में बताएगा कैसे करना है आपको। तो ऑलमोस्ट चैट जीपीटी कस्टम चैट जीपीटी का कवर हो गया है। बट एक दो मैं आपको बोनस देता हूँ आपको। सो अपने पास है ना एक ये टूल है बहुत ही अच्छा, उसका नाम है गिट इंजेस्ट करके। गिट इंजेस्ट। तो बारे में आई एम नॉट श्योर। ठीक है, तो बेसिकली ये क्या करता है ना, ये आप जो भी कोड आपके है ना, ये गिटहब रिपोजिटरी के साथ ही काम करता है, ये अलग से काम नहीं करेगा आपके लिए। तो गिटहब रिपोजिटरी में जो भी आपके कोड्स है ना, वो ये प्लेन टेक्स्ट में दे देता है। ये अच्छा क्यों है कि अभी हम फाइल्स और फोल्डर्स में रखते हैं ना, तो फाइल्स या फोल्डर पे ट्रेन करना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है। बट अगर एकदम बिल्कुल प्लेन टेक्स्ट में हमें कुछ चीज़ मिल जाता है ना, तो हम उसको बेसिकली मॉडल पे एलएलएम में डंप करके और उसको हम बोल सकते हैं कि ट्रेनिंग ले लो या कुछ सीख लो। तो ये प्लेन टेक्स्ट में देता है बेसिकली हमें। तो मैं आपको एक चीज़ दिखाता हूँ यहाँ पे। सो लेट्स मैं गिटहब पे गया। ये ऑलमोस्ट 5 मिनट्स लगेंगे इसमें। देन वी हैव रिपोजिटरी। तो एक हमारा रिपोजिटरी है नोड जेएस का बॉयलर प्लेट का। तो मैं आपको उस पर कुछ दिखाता हूँ। तो रिलेशनल डेटाबेस करते हैं इसको, ठीक है। सो हाँ, इसका दूसरा ड्रॉबैक ये है ना कि आपकी जो भी रेपो यूज़ कर रहे हो ना वो पब्लिक होना चाहिए, प्राइवेट रेपो पे नहीं चलता है। मैं इसको पब्लिक बना रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि इस रेपो में ऐसा कुछ है नहीं। और कहीं अगर ये भी चला गया तो हमारी हेल्प ही करेगा, बेसिकली कोई इसको और फाइन ट्यून करके देगा। तो हाँ, ये अब ये हो गया आपका पब्लिक। तो आपको यहाँ पे जाना है, यहाँ पे गिट हब की जगह ना गिट इंजेस्ट लिखना है, INGEST। तो आप ये जो टेम्पलेट था हमारा नोड जेएस का टेम्पलेट जो हमने बना रखा हुआ है, इसका इसने पूरा का पूरा हमें प्लेन टेक्स्ट फॉर्मेट में दे दिया है। जो कि अब मैं इसको इसका कहीं चैट जीपीटी हो गया या फिर किसी भी मॉडल हो गया ना, उनके साथ ट्राई कर सकता है इसको। तो मैं एक बार ट्राई करके देखता हूँ इसको कि अपना ये आउटपुट सही दे रहा है कि नहीं। तो अगेन ये प्रॉम्प्ट है, मैं इसको डाउनलोड कर लेता हूँ। डाउनलोड हो गया है। और वापस से हब तो वापस से मैं इसको प्राइवेट लिए, ठीक है। चलिए परफेक्ट। इसका काम हो गया हमारा, इसका भी हो गया। अब चैट जीपीटी पे आपको एक चीज़ दिखा रहा हूँ मैं। तो मैंने ऑलरेडी ये एक इसका बना रखा है टेम्पलेट, अभी इस पर काम कर ही रहा हूँ मैं, तो पब्लिक नहीं किया है। बट मैं आपको एक फ्रेश करके दिखाता हूँ। तो बेसिकली जो मैं टेम्पलेट वो टेम्पलेट यहाँ पे है, इसको मैं अपलोड या अब इसको मैं थोड़ा बेसिक प्रॉम्प्ट दे करता हूँ, देखते ही काम करता है कि नहीं। ठीक है, तो मैंने इसको बोला कि एक बार टाइम लेके इसको इस और मैं फिर फॉलोअप क्वेश्चन भी पूछूंगा समझने कि उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनी। तो यहाँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसको हेल्प मी टू अंडरस्टैंड दी मॉड्यूल्स। तो ये मॉड्यूल्स के बारे में मुझे अभी कुछ बताने वाला है। तो जो काम का है वो मैं आपको फटाफट बताता हूँ। ये एक्चुअली हम एंटेनो में यूज़ भी कर रहे हैं। तो और पता है सभी को तो ठीक है, नहीं पता तो अब एक बार हम इसको जल्दी से देख लेते हैं। तो ईच मॉड्यूल कंसिस्ट ऑफ 5 की फाइल्स एंड 1 वैलिडेटर। तो इसमें कंट्रोलर है, राउट है, सर्विस जेएस है, ड्यूल है, वैलिडेटर है, और सब क्या क्या काम करते हैं उसके आगे ये इसने लिख दिया है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। फिर इसने ये भी लिखा है कि लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ डेमो कंपोनेंट। तो कंट्रोलर का नाम इसमें बताया है कि द दिस फाइल इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर समथिंग एचटीटीपी रिक्वेस्ट। और फिर राउट पे इसने बताया कि डिफाइन एंड पॉइंट्स ऐसे करके कुछ कुछ पे सर्विस में बेसिकली बिजनेस है। और मॉड्यूल्स में क्या करते हैं, बेसिकली इंश्योरिंग द ऑल द थिंग्स सर्विसेज कंट्रोलर राउट वर्क टुगेदर। तो यहाँ पे हम ये काम कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे मतलब बेसिकली जो भी हमने सब बनाया था ना यहाँ पे हम यूज कर रहे हैं। और वैलिडेटर में हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें बेसिक कोड दे दिया। अभी तक कुछ आपको समझने वाली चीज़ नहीं है, मैं इसमें जो जो चीज़ पूछते रहूँगा वो बताते रहेगा मैं। तो हाँ, इसने ये भी बताया कि ऑटोमेटिकली मॉड्यूल क्रिएशन। तो हम एक इसमें मॉड्यूल क्रिएशन के लिए यहाँ पे है npm रन क्रिएट कंपोनेंट और नेम, तो ये automatically बना देगा। तो नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कंट्रोलर एंड सर्विस। तो कंट्रोलर सर्विस में कुछ यूनिक कुछ किया था हमने, क्या है इसमें। तो आप ना किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट का अपना कोड बेस यहाँ पर अपलोड कर दोगे प्लेन टेक्स्ट में ना, तो आप उससे कुछ भी क्वेरी कर सकते हो या कुछ फिक्सेस कराने वो भी फिक्स भी कर देगा ये। आ, इस चैट जीपीटी का ड्रॉबैक मुझे ये पता है कि इसमें जो भी ये जनरेट कर रहा है कोड ना, ये सारे के सारे हमें जाके खुद से मैनुअली फाइल में राइट करना पड़ेगा। या फिर एक दूसरा ऑप्शन भी है जहाँ पे आप सेम जो फाइल मैंने यहाँ अपलोड किया था ना टेक्स्ट फॉर्मेट में, उसको एक और प्लेस है वहाँ पे जाकर अपलोड करूंगा तो वो सेम फाइल में ही राइट कर देगा, उसको अलग से जाने की कहीं जरूरत है नहीं। आप सेम कर्सर कर्सर भी आपका सेम काम कर रहा है, बेसिकली वो फाइल में ही राइट कर रहा है आपका, और ये सेम प्रॉम्प्ट हम उसमें भी लिख रहे हैं, ऐसे ऐसे ही करके। तो इसने कुछ हमें की टिक अवे दे दिया फाइनल में कि क्या क्या सेपरेशन ऑफ कंसर्न रखा गया है, रिज्यूबिलिटी है, स्केलेबिलिटी है फाइल का हमारा, और ये चीज़ें कैसे हैंडल कर रही हैं। अ, अब लेट से मुझे बनाना है implement दी 100 ms फॉर 101 ऑडियो कॉल। और इसमें खुद तो कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाते हैं इसको, तो डिडक्ट दी वॉलेट फॉर पर मिनट एंड add प्लेटफॉर्म ओनर कमीशन एज वेल। तो एक बार इसको कोड रिव्यू करते हैं, आपको आपके सामने एक ही चीज बनेगा इसमें, मैं एक बार ट्राई करके देखता हूँ क्या क्या करता है ये। तो इसने स्टेप बता रहा है कि कैसे करना है। तो ये एक्चुअली में सब ये सही स्टेप बताया इसने कि हम एक एक ऑडियो रूम के लिए हम एक रूम क्रिएट करना पड़ता है जहाँ पे दो लोग आके अपना काम बात करेंगे। फिर एक टोकन जनरेट करना पड़ता है होस्ट और पार्टिसिपेंट के लिए, सो डैट कि वो रूम को ज्वाइन कर सके। और एक सेशन बेसिकली होगा जहाँ पे कब सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ, कब खत्म हो गया, कब एंड हो गया, इसका डेटा रहता है यहाँ पे। और इसमें हम एक वॉलेट करेंगे, इम्प्लीमेंट वॉलेट, जहाँ पे वो डिडक्ट होगा पर मिनट। और कॉल ऑटोमेटिकली एंड्स व्हेन बैलेंस इज इनसफिशिएंट, ये केवल था। कैलकुलेट प्लेटफॉर्म फी परसेंटेज बेस्ड है और डिडक्ट फ्रॉम एजेंट अर्निंग। तो इसको हम फाइन ट्यून कर सकते हैं। इसने यहाँ पे डेटाबेस बता दिया हमें सिंप्लीफाई की डेटाबेस कैसे रहेगा, इसमें भी नहीं जाते हम। फिर 100 ms का इसमें ये एक्चुअली फाइल्स बताया, ठीक है। इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या था, अभी ये ट्रेन नहीं है, इसको फाइन ट्यून नहीं किया बेसिकली हमने। तो इसने है ना रैंडम फाइल्स बता दिया, मुझे नहीं पता कि ये किस फाइल में लिखना है। तो बट कोड इसने सही दिया है इसने कि यहाँ पे मुझे 100 ms का क्रेडेंशियल देना है, यहाँ पे क्रिएट रूम करना है, टोकन जनरेट होगा, सेशंस और पैसे कटेंगे, सब कुछ दे दिया। बट फाइल्स मुझे अभी पता नहीं किस फाइल में कौन सा कोड लिखना है। तो help me to implement the code step wise and to mention the file name and strictly follow the directory structure. तो बेसिकली इसने एक कॉमन फाइल बनाया है एसआरसी के अंदर, कॉन्फ़िग में जाके 100 ms का सारा काम किया हुआ है। ये मॉड्यूलर का प्रैक्टिस है कि हम सेम फाइल में कोड नहीं लिख रहे हैं। फिर अपने यहाँ पे इसने क्रिएट रूम का सारा काम किया यहाँ पे एसआरसी के अंदर, कॉन्फ़िग में 100 ms के अंदर में। फिर वाई कीप दिस कीप 100 ms कॉन्फ़िगरेशन सेपरेट एंड विजिबल, जो अभी बताया था मैंने आपको। फिर यहाँ पे मॉडल में सेशन डेटाबेस इसने बनाना स्टार्ट किया हुआ है। चलिए ये भी ठीक है हमारे लिए। तो मैंने इसको ऑलरेडी ट्राई कर रखा है इस अपने डायरेक्टरी स्ट्रक्चर पे, बहुत सारे कोड जनरेट करके, और उसको डायरेक्ट हमने कॉपी पेस्ट करके यूज़ किया है और वो वर्किंग है ये। तो अब कोई छोटा सा प्रोजेक्ट बनाना, ये तो मैंने 100 ms का काफ़ी बहुत लेंदी इंटीग्रेशन दे दिया कि 1 to 1 ऑडियो कॉल करना है, और काफ़ी सारे फीचर्स है इसमें। बट अगेन या वी कैन कम अप विद सम स्मॉल और सम एमवीपी टाइप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट। और कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटीग्रेशन भी मैंने करके ट्राई कर देखा है, वर्क है, वर्कएबल है, ये काम करके देता है। तो एक लास्ट टूल और है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा मैच्योर प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, बट हाँ गुड टू हैव टूल है। उसके बारे में मैं आपको बता देता हूँ। तो जब तक यहाँ जनरेट रहता है तो मैं दूसरा टूल बताता हूँ। एक तो एक हमारा सेम एक टूल है, जैसे चैट जीपीटी काम कर रहा है ना, मैंने आपको बताया कि चैट जीपीटी में इशू हमारे साथ ये था ना कि ये कोड यहाँ पे जनरेट कर रहा है, इसको हमें मैनुअली जाके अपने कोड बेस में पेस्ट करना होगा। ठीक है। ये एक थोड़ा ड्रॉबैक है इसका कि हमें कट कॉपी पेस्ट करना होगा। एक सेम बोल्ट डॉट न्यू यहाँ पे एक टूल है ये। यहाँ पे आप बेसिकली एप्लीकेशन बना सकते हो। मैंने बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन बना के यूज़ किया है, लाइव किया है, और वो सारे अच्छे चल रहे हैं। और इट हार्डली टेक्स मतलब 1 to 2 hours लगता है, बेस्ड ऑन कैसा कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है एप्लीकेशन का। बट अभी अभी हम यहाँ पे देखते हैं कि मेरे स्ट्रक्चर पे ये काम कर पाता है कि नहीं। तो ये अगेन ये स्ट्रक्चर मैंने किया है यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट, और सेम प्रॉम्प्ट में इसको भी दे देता हूँ। आ, इसका यहाँ पे दिस इज द नोड JS directory structure, take time to understand the structure. I will ask follow-up question to check the understanding. ठीक है। तो ये थोड़ा स्लो है, थोड़ा टाइम लेता है, बट ये अंदर सब कुछ समझ के और मेरे फाइल के हिसाब से उस फाइल में जाके कोड लिख देगा, और ये सिंपली हम एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं यहाँ से। तो ये डाउनलोड हो जाएगा, इसको आप npm रन करके npm स्टार्ट करो, ये चल जाता है, कोई इशू नहीं आता इसमें। बट अगर एक बार इसमें इशू आ गया ना तो फिर फिक्स करना इसको बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है। तो थोड़ा बेसिक आइडिया होना चाहिए कि हाँ कोड कैसे काम करता है, क्या करता है, कैसे लिखते हैं हम। तो इसने यहाँ पे स्ट्रक्चर पूरा बना के दे दिया है। एक सिंपल सीधा सा एप्लीकेशन बनाते हैं। अ, ये मैं ये बार बार इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ ना कि स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलो करना है, क्योंकि अगर ये नहीं लिखूंगा तो ये रैंडम फाइल को इंपोर्ट करके और कुछ भी कोड कहीं पे भी लिखने लगता है स्टार्ट। तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलो दी डायरेक्टरी स्ट्रक्चर, और क्रिएट दी मॉड्यूल and integrate the chat GPT APIs, which will help users to learn formal office flirting। तो देखते हैं एक बार बना कर देता है कि नहीं है। Yeah, it will take 5-10 minutes more. I'm joining the call. सो यहाँ पे इसने जनरेट तो नहीं किया है कोड वैसे। अच्छा, के अंदर ऑफिस कम्युनिकेशन, अच्छा हाँ, इसने जनरेट कर दिया कोड हमारा। तो अगेन कंट्रोलर में इसने अब सही से चीज़ें बना दी हैं। सर्विसेज में देख लेते जहाँ हमें लॉजिक लिखा गया है, तो इसने सही से एक बना दिया है कि एक कॉन्टेक्स्ट और लिया है, सिचुएशन लिया है, और एज अ प्रोफेशनल कम्युनिकेशन एक्सपर्ट प्रोवाइड अप्रोप्रिएट रिस्पेक्टफुल, और इसने कुछ कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे दिया है। कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है यहाँ पे, ये क्या है, और प्लीज प्रोवाइड दीज थिंग्स, और ओपन है कि इसने ये भी दे जनरेट करके, और फाइनली इसने रिटर्न भी कर दिया कि क्या होना चाहिए। इसका एक राउट भी बना होगा, फाइल बेसिकली ईपीएस कौन सा इसका है यहाँ पे, तो इसने एक बना दिया /advice करके। और ये पूरा फाइल जनरेट नहीं हो पाया इसमें, ये इसने बस कंपोनेंट मैंने बोला था जनरेट करना, इसलिए तो ये कंपोनेंट इसने जनरेट कर लिया है। इसका फायदा ये है कि इसको आप कट कॉपी पेस्ट करके कहीं भी यूज करोगे ना तो ये चल जाएगा, इसमें कोई इशू एरर नहीं आने वाला है। कंडीशनल की आपका .env फाइल में ये वेरिएबल होना चाहिए आपका। यहाँ पे ये की चाहिए होता है चैट जीपीटी का, वो चाहिए होता है आपको। तो ये पूरा का पूरा बना दो आप ये इसी स्ट्रक्चर पे, और कंपोनेंट्स का कोई भी मॉडल कॉपी पेस्ट करके यूज कर लो, चल जाएगा। रीजन ये है इसमें ना क्यों चल जाएगा क्योंकि इस कंपोनेंट का डिपेंडेंसी किसी और पे नहीं है। ये ऑफिस कम्युनिकेशन कंट्रोलर, ये पूरा फाइल है ना ऑफिस कम्युनिकेशन, ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ सफिशिएंट है अपने आप को रन करने के लिए। इसके डिपेंडेंट फाइल जो भी है ना, ये हमारे कहीं आसपास पे फाइल रहते हैं, मतलब कंपोनेंट्स के बाहर कहीं रहते हैं, कॉन्फ़िग में रहेगा, सपोर्ट में रहेगा, यूटिल्स में रहेगा। तो पूरा का पूरा प्रोजेक्ट कॉपी करो आप और इसमें ये पेस्ट कर दो, ये चल जाएगा। और ये एनवी फाइल आपका होना चाहिए। तो इसने ऐसा बना देगा। इससे और भी बहुत सारे कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाए हैं वहाँ पे मैंने। स्पिन व्हील हो गया, मैंने प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग एक प्रोडक्ट बिल्ड किया था हमने, इन शॉर्ट टाइप न्यूज़ ऐप बिल्ड किया है। तो काफ़ी सुपर फास्ट है, काफ़ी अच्छा है। बट अगेन प्रॉम्प्ट का ध्यान देना पड़ता है। एक बार एरर आ गया इसमें तो इट वुड बी डिफिकल्ट टू फिक्स द एरर एंड गेट इट अप एंड रनिंग अगेन। और सेकेंड चीज़ ये है दूसरा कि आप सुपर बेस से कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, तो आपके पास अगर मोंगोडीबी या फिर इफ यू डोंट हैव द एक्सेस टू द आरडीएस और पोस्टग्रेस डेटाबेस, देन जस्ट कनेक्ट इट base. It will update the database as well, and you can just you can test it out from the here as well. So if you run the code, then there will be an port. You can just open the port. You can open the Swagger EPS, Swagger documentation, and test it out. And if I ask this Bolt to deploy it over the over somewhere, basically host this application somewhere, then it will host by default, it will host over the Netlify. But yeah, if you want to host it over DigitalOcean or AWS, then it will just create the Docker file and just you can simply deploy it over the Docker. Yeah, I hope this is quite interesting. How creating product is quite easy. You just need to be very careful about the prompt, and you need to understand how you have basically you should having the basic understanding of the syntax. Yeah, so now it's Q&A things. So just shoot me with the questions. So or else I
Very
will ask.
nice session, Aditya, actually.
Thank you,
Because
sir.
we were all expecting it to be extremely difficult to create our own GPT. But yeah, the way you showed, now everyone, I think, are confident enough to create their own GPTs. Definitely, I believe.
That is super important. Yeah. So I wanted, so everyone from from the team, that whether it is sales, ops, or anyone, I want them to create their custom GPT. So just let me take the example of this thing. I have created the product estimation. It's been like 2 or 3 days, but still I am working on it. So let me just share the number of lines of instruction that I have given to him based on this thing, based on the output that they have provided. So I have basically defined the role and core responsibility to this custom chat GPT. Then how to handle the query. Before estimation, always ask, so would you like to provide detailed description of each feature? Then if user does not provide detailed description, then what should be done? Then what would be the logic and the formula for this effort? Let me zoom it. Then how the effort estimation and output structure would be there, how to respond back to the users, what would be the components. So everything is there. So and again, I
I
have
think GPT again will help you to create this instructions also, right?
yeah. So yeah, again, let me mention one more thing. So we have a couple of already created GPT already created by some of the users. So let's say I have to write the prompt now. Then I will search for prompt engineering or PROMPT. Yeah, so someone must have created this tool. Okay, so this prompt engineer is like a 500K plus users. So 500K times someone has used it. So if I have asked him to just draft me a prompt, I want to create a custom GPT, then yeah, it will help me. So building me a new prompt from scratch. So it will help me to write the prompt and write the best prompt. So most of the cases I am using this thing. I just getting putting some random words, some random thoughts, and it will help me to basically fine tune and refine the wordings and all those prompt into the very structured manner. Why it is important? Time I'm working with the Bolt or some AI tool, very important. So in case of Bolt, I will share my subscription. Then I was talking about the token. So 10 million token, 26 million token. So it's a paid actually. ठीक है $20 में मुझे आई एम गेटिंग 10 million token. So I need to be very careful about the tokens. So what I'm instructing the basically Bolt or any other AI tools, I need to be very careful about it. So I'm not going to burn those tokens actually. That's the reason. So you always make your prompt basically random words, convert it into the prompts and use it basically. Yeah. And it is not required to create your own custom GPT. So it is most of the tool you will get here actually. Let's say I want to learn from something from the sales, then I will just type sales. It will help me out. Coach is there 100K of 100K people use this thing. If I want something from the HR, then it will help me with the HR prompt. Then guideline. So Pocket HR, GPT, chat. So 100K is the quite good number of users are there. So you can use this thing as well. Or why I have created the custom GPT now? Basically this thing. We have in-house template, in-house effort estimation, calculation, in-house overheads. That's why I have to build this thing. That's the only reason. Otherwise, we are good to go with the Explore. But again, if you are working with the company, then it's good to create your own custom GPT, upload your all projects, all your timelines, all your milestone, create your own custom GPT and just query over it. It will ask that this is the timeline you are running behind by 5 days. If I have to integrate it with the HRMS, then yeah, it will help me with the data as like how many of them are working really hard or on bench from last 10 days or last months. So it will just help me to get those data as well. So yeah, if, you can basically the reason why what is the use of custom GPT? So one reason is personalization that I have mentioned over here. So that's the only reason. So you will get some personalized response, automated process, and provide quick access to the structured information. So that's the only reason. That's the only agenda. Yes, so a couple of them just raise their hand. I'm just forgetting their names, but yeah, you can ask me the questions. Yeah, Akshit, Aditya, आपने कुछ उठाया था. You raised the hand, right?
Yes, yes. So basically, I wanted to understand this is possible only if we have a premium version of ChatGPT, right?
Sorry, come again. I can barely hear you.
Yes. So I was saying this GPTs are there, right? This is possible only if we are having a premium version of ChatGPT, right?
So yeah, so if you want to create the custom GPT, then yeah, you should have the premium version. But yeah, if if you're on the free version now, then you can use these features, but you won't be able to create your own GPT. But yeah, you can use these features. These are free with limited number of searches. Yeah.
Yes, so I'm already using this for data flow diagrams, which will be a
Yeah,
lot
perfect.
helpful actually.
Yes, yes, yes. But if you have something personal or some personalization you want, then yeah, you need the paid version and you can create the custom GPT.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyone
And
else?
Aditya, anything about
Yes.
DeepSeek that you want to mention before closing this call? DeepSeek, sorry, DeepSeek. So
So
does it have something like this? Because pricing is genuinely a concern for many people.
yeah.
So if there is something like this in DeepSeek, or maybe you
Mhm.
can reply over that yesterday's mail that I have sent, right? So if you have some content about the DeepSeek,
Yeah.
for that sake, anyone, by the way, anyone, Maneshwar and I see Puneet, they're actively involved in this AI discussions. So if you have any information about how to effectively use DeepSeek, which is free of cost, of course, which will accomplish the same thing. So I mean, you're free to express your opinion.
Sure, sir. DeepSeek haven't much explored the DeepSeek basically. But for the cursor, I already mentioned that we can use it for the free. Just need to add it from the settings actually. And for the people who are using cursor, I hope they are already know that they just need to add the files on which they are working, and they will do their job. The cursor AI will do their job. So just allow me a few days. Let me get some substantial out of DeepSeek, and we'll connect later. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else, guys? That was wonderful session, actually. It didn't feel like 1 hour, 15 minutes at all.
Yes, and I think after this session, everyone must be tempted to use AI. Those who are still not using it, you will be losing it. So try to be very much proactive. Already a lot of discussions, I think, in teams also we are discussing, and you can ask like Aditya, a lot of people who are actively using it. So I mean, and if anyone is learning anything new, they can also post, and others can learn from there as well. So amazing session by Aditya, I think. Great.
And also, if anyone has any custom requests, like I want my own GPT regarding this, like HR manual, it's already there, it's live, right? So you can pin it there, and in your chat GPT, you can ask when is my next holiday, or okay, I came at 10:30, what will happen? Is it loss of pay? Whatever, anything you can ask. So it will answer. So like that, if you have any other use case where you think that a custom GPT would be helpful, be it your personal thing or something that is for entire organization, feel free to put it down in the same random channel or somewhere. Tag Aditya or me or Rajesh. So we will cater to that.
Yeah, perfect. Basically, so the real use case of custom chat GPT that I am using it. So basically, I have fine-tuned or basically with lots of conversation, I have trained a few a directory structure, and that I'm using it for the Neo group actually. So I have trained the whole code base over the basically custom GPT or fine tune the responses. And now what I'm doing it basically just I'm uploading the PRD, or I'm just giving the APIs documentation, and the custom GPT is helping me to write all those codes. So let's say if I have a very strict deadline, if I have to deliver some week of work in like 1 or 2 days, I'm blindly using the custom GPT, on which I have trained my directory structure. Just giving the PRD, just sharing the API documentation, generating the code for me and just copy pasting it and testing it. So I recommended that everyone should have their personal assistant, and based on your work requirement, just train them, just put a lot, just train them and just share the knowledge base with the custom GPT, and it will help you a lot. like it's if the from sales team to the HR team or the developer, upload your directory structure, upload your projects, upload your data. It's like your proposal and all those things, and just query from the custom GPT. It's like just free your brain actually. Your brain is supposed to work some other work on more intelligent work instead of storing irrelevant information. That what would be the milestone when we have to complete the project.
Sure,
Yes,
Aditya.
Akshay.
Sir, is it possible to provide organization access for us so that, see, I've been trying with N8N for automation, few automations, and each time after 2 prompts, it's getting exhausted when I'm using my
Sure,
free
sure.
things.
Yeah. I will share my credential. So it's a 560 hourly rate. So I will share my credential, no issue. Fair enough, Akshat?
No, not from my end.
So I will share my credential. It will cost you 560 per hour.
Oh my God.
Okay.
$22 I'll give for per month, Akshit. $22 only.
You're sponsoring me, sir?
No, I will. You give me $22, I'll give you the subscription on your name. Pro subscription.
Yes, Rahul. Yeah.
Yes, Aditya. So basically, like in LC, we are trying to use the open AI model only. So along with the backend actually. So we are kind of like trying to like figure out the use cases for the users. So there it will be like kind of open AI plus backend plus like WhatsApp integration will come into picture. So where Maneshwar and me are currently going to work on it. So I'm still on the like discussion on the use cases only. I'm drafting it still. So post that might be like we can connect. So regarding that, so where it will be like
perfect, yeah.
integration of like backend with the like OpenAI. So it will be two-way communication in WhatsApp itself.
Yeah, understood. So basically, I have solved this thing with the Gupshup, with the two-way communication. But again, if you're going to work with the APIs now, then I would suggest to first complete your prompt engineering courses somewhere. It's an hour or 2 hours courses on. You can find it over Udemy or YouTube. It's actually important. But if you're not aware with the prompt engineering now, then you will end up burning more dollars or more tokens. So that's not the right way. So you should be
Okay,
experienced with the prompt engineering. Yeah, that is super important.
Yep. Got it. Gupshup we already connected with regarding the APIs.
Okay. We'll connect. We'll help you with the automation and all those things.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Aditya.
Okay. So anyone else?
Aditya, I have one question. Yes, I have one question, Nitish.
Who's this? I can recognize the voice, but I'm forgetting the name. Who's this?
Yeah, Nitish here.
Yes, Nitish.
So
Yes.
just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
You said that we can connect the custom chat GPT with any database. Can I connect my
Correct.
LinkedIn account?
So yeah, we can. But LinkedIn doesn't provide the APIs. I'm working with the LinkedIn for like past 2-3 weeks. I'm still figuring it out. I can log in with the LinkedIn. I have a few options to get data, but again, it's based on the request. So I have requested the LinkedIn to give me access of the APIs, but it's still in pending case. But yeah, if we have the APIs, yeah, we can definitely connect the LinkedIn on all those things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. So our in coming in like in near like with like by 2 or 3 months, I'm going to automate all the customer support of Neo from the chat GPT. So we have the APIs. I'm going to integrate it with the custom chat GPT, and it will help automate the support basically. So I have over the 6 months, we have created the knowledge base. We have the APIs. I just need to integrate with the custom GPT, and it will just remove the whole customer support from the floor. Actually, it will reduce almost 80% of work. Yes, Nitish, you were saying something. Yeah, we can connect LinkedIn, but we don't have the APIs. So we are still figuring out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just one more question.
Yes.
If through GPT we can get any answers like informations, can I maybe instruct it to perform certain actions if I connect LinkedIn, maybe send request and other activities?
Yes,
Can it be
we
done?
can. I have tried it actually, but not with the LinkedIn, with other account. So we can get anything, we can post anything, we can ask LinkedIn, ask GPT to post some content on behalf of me. I can ask GPT to do perform certain action, but it's all possible with the APIs. If you are asking GPT to do prospect on behalf of you, that it is likely impossible, but it will do the basic works. Yeah, what API can do basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Say anyone else?
Yes, sir.
So
I just
probably
wanted to
next week
take.
I will be in Gurgaon, so we'll connect with the Gurgaon people and ask. We'll check what they have created over the custom GPT. So it's random flow discussion. Yes, Akshat, you were saying something.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to showcase something. Post all thanks to Rajesh sir here actually. Last time we had an AI session, right? AI agent करके. So even I was just exploring and even I have did some automation for my mail process. There are many times I skip my mails and forget to respond whenever a client is messaging. So exactly what happens here is whenever I get a mail here, it gets triggered and automatically the mail will be mapped in the fields, like which field should go to which field. All the things I have set this up, and then
Yeah.
post that it will go to evaluation if the message and the content is proper, and then content goes here, and then it goes to my assistant, which is I named it as Sean basically. So what this does is that it will segregate the data, and if I don't have a message in my knowledge base actually, then it will use AI this thing, our ChatGPT module. It will pull up the draft for me, and then it will also store here, and then it will create a draft for me in my draft here. It will be saving in my drafts, and once everything is set, I can just and also once the draft is created, I get notified to my Telegram here immediately. Hey, hi, actually, I have drafted this message. Karke, it will show me, and then I can just check, and then I can read my draft. If everything is gone, everything is right, I can just send. So this was really good, and this was all possible post
What is
that
the
session itself.
what is the cost? It is N8.
It is, yes, N8N. It is free of cost as of now.
Oh, nice.
15 days of free trial is going on.
What about after trial?
Yes, after trial it is end. I have to use some other mail.
Okay, nice. So it is 50 euro basically.
Okay.
Sorry, it's 20 euro per month for the starter plan.
Yeah.
हाँ राजेश सर कुछ कह रहे हैं आप क्या?
अरे नहीं कुछ बोल नहीं रहा हूँ. I think just clapping, but ठीक है.
I guess we are good to go. आप लोग एक बार कुछ build करो फिर show करना. Then we can sit together and just help you out with all those things. और कुछ interesting बनता है तो आप लोग बताना. I will learn something out from you guys.
Yes, everyone, I mean, they can keep sharing. So it will be better than everyone can share the knowledge and grow together. So let's do something. करते हैं चलो. All good.
Yeah, least you can do is like to create your own custom GPT or just the domain you are working on. That's the perfect idea. So if you are being from the sales team, then try to build something around the sales. BA can around the business analyst, and HR can build their own around the HR process. All those things. So just try to cover your domain at least. Yeah. Okay, I guess we are good to go now. Nice meeting you guys. Yeah.
चलो.
Okay, bye. All the best here.
चलो, whatever.